Hey guys, Lauren Losing here for my week 20 update. I'm going to explain this situation in a minute, but I guess I will just hit you with the numbers. Also, if you've noticed, you can't tell as much in the video, but if people are friends with me on Facebook, I did dye my hair that dark auburn color. It's not quite as vibrant as I would like it, but so I'm probably going to make it a little more red, but it's probably good that it's not as vibrant as I usually go for, because I am looking for a job, and we know how jobs love piercings and tattoos and odd colored hair. Okay, so my surgery was on August 21st, 2013 at Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts with Dr. G. My height weight was 269 pounds. Day of surgery, I was 245.5. Last week, I was 178, and this week I am 174. So that is a loss of 4 pounds for the week. 95 pounds since my high weight, which is crazy, and 71.5, I believe, since surgery. So I am 5 pounds away from losing 100 pounds since my high weight, and I can't even believe that. I am 10.5 pounds from being chubby, not fat, aka overweight in the BMI category, and not obese. Alright, the boobs. I was talking to Sarah, Sarah, the other day, and I was saying how I have such boob problems in my videos, and I'm always pulling them up, and how they're shrinking so much now. I mean, they don't look it in the video. This is a weird perspective. They actually look really big in the video. But they're shrinking a lot lately, and they didn't shrink at all at first, and then all of a sudden, the past probably 20 pounds, I feel like they've all gone from my boobs. So, she was like, yeah, you should just let them out. So this is officially my submission for Jugs Out January. Guys, I'm looking forward to your submissions for Junk Out January, since no one did Dick Out December. So junk can be whatever you want it to be. This can, guys, you can display this if you want. So I'm going to try to avoid pulling at my top all video, because that's what I tend to do. So these are out for your enjoyment and mine. So this past week, well, we did another Boston area meetup with me, Jen R&Y for me, Gooch Monster, Amy, she's trying to find a new me, and then Angie Gal WLS, she's my shout out for the week too. She just started the process, just started making YouTube videos. She's adorable, she's beautiful. She is actually not exactly sure what surgery she's going to have, so we kind of just gave her, our 2 cents, and obviously said, talk to your doctor, and whatever you feel is comfortable, that's what you should do. I mean, no one else can tell you what to do. I mean, they can, but you should decide for yourself, what you're comfortable with. So, and she's also a Mass General patient, so that was really fun to meet up with them. Gastric Sleeve Diaries couldn't make it again, which is sad. And then Jenny, Sleeved for Life, couldn't make it either. But Gastric Sleeve Diaries, Catherine is the only one who we've kind of been trying to set it up, and she hasn't been able to come. So we'll have to figure it out sometime. Otherwise, what's happened in the past week, I've noticed don't know, quite a few days, I guess, I've noticed that my body has really changed, which is, I mean, I know I'm losing weight, but it's not like I started doing something different. It's not like I started working out heavily or started weight training and being like, oh, I can tell that that really changed my body. It's just like a couple of times when, I mean, I talk about Facebook on here a lot because I'm a big part of the weight loss surgery community on Facebook, and just on my regular Facebook page I post it because I share this shit with everybody. I'll look in the mirror, I'll get dressed, you know, just not thinking, and then I'll look in the mirror and it's like, wow. I never saw myself as big as I was at my biggest, or even right before surgery, which was like 25 pounds down from my biggest. I never looked in the mirror and saw that person, but there was definitely a certain image that I was used to seeing. It was a fat girl, a heavy girl, and I know I am by no means skinny right now, but I look in the mirror and I'm like, you almost look kind of normal. Like, I know other people have talked about blending in, like blending in with the crowd. I think I haven't quite talked about this yet, but I did mention a weird NSV a while ago of walking into a grocery store and looking at yourself in the surveillance camera and not actually like wanting to throw up at what I saw. That happens constantly now. You know, looking up at the surveillance camera and being like, that looks like a normal person to me. So that's just kind of strange. That's just really started happening over the past week. You can't tell really, a tiny bit. But my collarbones are finally starting to come out. I know a lot of people's collarbones come out sooner than mine do. Mine like to hide. I did mention that around 175 pounds is where mine start to come out. And so now that I'm at 174, they're starting to come out. So what I want to talk about is, I didn't mention this last week because my last video was right on the 1st, so I actually hadn't really thought about the new year or this past year. I needed this past week to think about it, and last year was obviously when I made my decision to have weight loss surgery and to finally, you know, really try to conquer obesity that I deal with. Not that I hadn't done that before, but that's where, you know, I hit my limit, and it was my resolution. I didn't want to make another resolution, or it spurred from that I didn't want to make another resolution to lose weight, lose 30 pounds, get discouraged, give up and gain more back. I made the decision to look into weight loss surgery. So I don't know exactly my first pre-op appointment date. I believe it was somewhere mid-January. I went to the seminar orientation beginning of January, so pretty much exactly a year ago is when I started to towards changing my life. And so 2013 was not an easy year for me. There were a lot of changes in 2013. It was by no means the hardest year for me, like the worst year that I've had. But, yeah, 2013, and I'm not a fan of odd numbers, but will always definitely have a special place for me. So as for what I'm looking forward to in this coming year, I'm looking forward to hitting my goal weight. As I've mentioned before, I don't have an exact goal weight. I think right now I'm going to keep it at about 135 pounds. When I get there, or if I get to another weight that I am comfortable at, I will reevaluate. I'm probably not going to be one of those people who gets to a point and says, "Ugh, this is too skinny for me. I need to, I really need to worry about upping my calories." It's possible. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I just don't see myself as someone who is going to get too skinny. I'm 39 pounds away from my goal weight as of right now, and I definitely see 39 pounds to lose on me. It's not like certain people where you look at and they're like, I want to lose another, 30 pounds. And you're like, where are you going to get that 30 pounds from? Are you going to cut off a leg? I definitely look at my body and I see, and I don't think it's body dysmorphia at all. I see, where I can lose weight from. So that's my main goal. Another goal is to go back to school. I am a registered nurse, but I only have my associate's degree, so it is pretty damn near impossible to get a job in this area with just an associate's degree. I can get a job doing things that I have done before because I have experience, but I can't branch out into anything else without my bachelor's, so I am going to be going back to school for that. I don't know if that's going to be starting very soon or, latest is going to start in June. I am looking forward to getting a job, but I really want to get my school situation situated first, because I am lucky enough that my parents don't mind helping me out and don't mind letting me live here. They are very big proponents of school, so they don't mind helping me out while I figure out school. I mean, they're not saying don't work, but they would rather have me go to school and work part-time than work full-time and put school on back burner. So I will be definitely getting a new job. I'm hoping that it is something that I enjoy. I don't have to be in love with it. It doesn't have to be the best thing ever, but my last two jobs were, I won't get into it. But yeah, so I don't know, guys. I don't really have much to say. I went to my first nutrition group of this year yesterday. I don't know. Nothing I don't know. I'm not struggling with anything either, which I'm not complaining about, but this is something I wanted to get into in another video, I guess, because it's already 14 minutes. Phil mentioned it in the Fat Kings Friday episode with K-Star, that he's kind of just waiting for that emotional bomb to hit, which I've been waiting for that since before surgery. So yeah, so I'm not dealing with any issues, so the support groups or the nutritional groups just really aren't for me, I guess, right now. Alright guys, so I'm gonna sign off because it's almost 15 minutes. I really hope I do Saturday sessions. I'm not gonna promise because I hate people who I've been doing this, but I've been promising and not doing it. I did have some things going on this weekend, but I really hope I'll do Saturday sessions and a food haul video maybe. Alright guys, see you later.